I'm really pleased with the performance. Obviously, these derby games are about big moments, and you prepare for them and you do whatever you can to make sure that the big moments go your way. And we started the game really well. You know, we picked a real aggressive and bold shape today, and we wanted to really go for Celtic's throat. And we done that and took the lead. Unfortunately, we were sloppy in terms of the equaliser. But then again, it's us on the front foot forcing the issue again, and Alfredo scores a fantastic second. And when that was happening, there was obviously a big moment as well in terms of the red card, but it was the right call. So we've worked extremely hard for this victory from start to finish, and we certainly deserve the 3 points, which are important to us.
You took over this job, the Celtic were far and away the team to catch, but you've now just completed the season without suffering defeat against them. What does that say about how far this team has come there?
Look, this club's about success, and 7 days ago, sitting here really stung and hurt that we missed a big opportunity. But in terms of the league, I can't ask the players for any more. The consistency levels have been incredible. Everyone's been all in and contributed in their own way, some more than others, which is natural. But it's been a collective effort. The recruitment was key last year for us to improve and get better. And to manoeuvre the journey in terms of the league through a COVID's been a real good challenge, but the players deserve all the credit they've had and all the credit they get moving forward, because they're the ones that have gone out and produced the performances to get us to this point. There's 2 challenges left, and we want to go and try and finish as strong as we can.
David.
Stephen, the front four today I thought were absolutely terrific. How pleased were you with some of the creativity on show today?
Who was the 4? Because I can only think of 3. Oh, okay, yeah, I get that. Okay. Look, we played with 2 number 9s today. We wanted to go real high up and be aggressive around Ayer and Welsh and challenge them. And we wanted Ryan to be a menace and a nuisance around McGregor and Brown, because he's done it so many times and he's been a real thorn in Celtic's team. The decision to do that worked because the 3 of them put in real positive performances, and they're a big reason why we won the game in the style that we did. Joe Aribo backed that up really, really well. Obviously, he's the more advanced one out of Davo and Kamara, but Davo and Kamara give us the balance and they give us the counter pressing and connected the game really well for us. And again, on the sides, the quality was there. Tav and Borna have been fantastic when they've been available for us. So really, across the team today, it was a really strong performance. Again, Alan's had to come big on a couple of moments. So look, I can't ask for any more from the boys. It was the reaction and the response I wanted from this time last week.
Stephen, there's an assumption really that Celtic are going to invest and regroup and come back stronger next season. I mean, should we assume that the same will apply here, and you intend to get stronger and get better?
Look, in terms of what happens across the road, that's not really my business, but certainly aware of what's going on over there and what type of reaction that side will be looking to go and do. We'll always respect that and prepare for it. And at Rangers, recruitment never stops. And I've been around the game long enough, even though I'm an inexperienced manager, if you like, to know that you can't stand still. We've got to still identify areas of our group and our team where we can help them, where we can get stronger, because we're not the finished team. We're not the finished article just because we've been fantastic in one league campaign. And again, we've been impressive in Europe. There's still areas and more consistency that we need to strive for. So it's my job and Ross's job and the scouting network to identify players that can come and help this group, because in year 4 it's key that you see new faces and fresh faces that can come and re-energise not just us, the fans and everyone connected to the club. So yeah, the answer to your question is yes, we will be striving to get better. Well, look, it was his first start in a game of this magnitude for us. We trusted him that he could do it. He had a couple of moments within the game. We'll analyse his performance. I'm sure he will as well, because he's a kid who wants to learn and get better. I thought he'd done a lot of things well. He's up against one of the best players in the league in Edouard, and obviously he gets assisted well by Elanusi and Turnbull. So it was certainly a tough challenge for him today, but he was on a yellow card, which is always edgy for him as well. But I thought all in all he's handled the situation really well. But there's certainly areas that he can improve and get better at as well, but I think Jack will realise that as well.
Ryan?
Stephen, fans will be getting excited about being 2 wins away from going the season undefeated. Is that something you're using as an internal motivation factor with the players?
Look, we're looking at any little area we can grab onto. So clean sheets, certain number of points, certain number of wins. We'll use every little motivation we can to make sure that we finish as strong as we can. You know, it'll be a tough challenge going to Livy away on the AstroTurf, and then we play another rival in Aberdeen here, but we'll be as best prepared as we can. We're obviously short and shy in certain areas of our team and our squad, but you're seeing today that they're a group that are honest and they want to react after a setback. You know, within the game, Joe Aribo's got to drop in at left back and do a job for the team. They're an honest group, and we'll try and get them to the finish line in the best way we can.
Great.
Stephen, your team delivered an emphatic response today. The win was well deserved, well earned. In isolation on this game, what pleased you most about the victory?
Well, we worked on this game plan for 3 days, and that's not a long time in football. We changed and altered how we went about it. Not much, but in certain key areas we had to get it right, and individuals had to go and carry out their individual performance within that. What I'm talking about is we went with 2 real high nines, and we played with 1 number 10 behind that, and that's bold and ambitious if you don't get it right. So the thing that's impressed me over the course of the 90 minutes is we really stayed with it. We started well, started strong, but even when we got a bump in terms of the equaliser, we still believed, we still carried out the game plan, what was asked of them. And that's why it feels extra special, because the day has gone exactly what we prepared for over the 3 days. But once you give them that game plan, the players have got to go and deliver, and they've done it emphatically.
And what is the early prognosis with Bonner?
I don't know, it's a quad issue. There's certainly some tightness there. He seems a little bit uncomfortable at the moment, so we'll scan that in the coming days. We've got 10 days now till the next game. Hopefully that helps. But look, we'll give you that news as soon as we get it, but it's certainly in the quad area.
Robert?
You only named 7 substitutes today. Are you basically down to the bare bones as far as the squad's concerned?
Yeah, what you see is what we have available. And obviously Borna might be added to that list. No one's on the verge of returning. So if Borna is ruled out, that could be down to 6 substitutes with a goalkeeper. But look, we're not complaining. We've kept the group strong and healthy for the majority of the season, and if it means that we have to go into the last 2 challenges a little bit bare in certain areas, that's life, and that's what we've got to cope with, and all stand up and maybe give a little bit extra to make sure we finish the last 2 games strong.
Last question, Gabriel?
Stephen, next time you're back here at iWatch, you'll be lifting the league trophy. How does that feel?
Well, I'll be last in the queue. All the players deserve to lift it before me. A day we're really looking forward to. First things first, we've got to go and get through a tough game at Livy away. It's always a tough challenge there. I'm sure Davey will want to be the first team to beat us in terms of the league, so we have to be ready and prepared for that. And then look, it's time to enjoy and celebrate the last game of the season against a rival. You know, Aberdeen's situation. I'll be interested to see what they need when they come here. And again, I'll be looking for a real strong home performance, and we'll be aggressive, and we'll put goal scorers on the pitch, and we'll go and try and get another strong win.